Welcome to Do I Need This? We're two millennial moms figuring it out in real time.
This is a mix of shopping, life, and chaos. From impulsive buys to real conversations we usually keep to ourselves.
So the question is, do you need this or something more? Hi everyone, welcome back to Do I Need This? I am Jen.
And I'm Alexa.
And we're so happy to have you guys back. And for I think this is our 7th or 8th episode.
I think it's our 7th.
Yeah, so happy episode 7. And we love all of our listeners. And we've gotten some really good feedback. I feel like I say that every time, but it's really true. We have had some great responses to this. So we appreciate all of you.
Yes.
And man, what a week it has been.
I feel like we say this every week. What a week.
I know. It is like one of those. No, this is one of those weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it really is.
For me, this is one of those weeks. We just got done Mother's Day, which I know we touched on last week.
Mhm.
And I decided actually Mother's Day is my favorite holiday.
Okay.
That's like a new thing for me. I feel like my birthday, I don't really love like all the attention on me. It feels kind of awkward.
I
And I
hate
feel like
it.
for Mother's Day, it's like, okay, we go out to breakfast. Someone like says to me, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day. And it's just like everyone knows and everyone's like in a good mood. I don't know. And for me, it was like I did exactly what the fuck I wanted to do. I did not have to wipe any butts, put any kids to bed. It was just so nice. Did you have a
I
nice Mother's Day?
I did. I kind of divided it up with like my in-laws. Everybody behaved. Nobody did any crazy shit.
We
Nobody,
love that.
everybody was like in check. And then I spent it with my mom and my brother afterwards. So that was nice too. So
Good. Yeah,
a
I
good
felt like
one.
it was like a nice Sunday reset, and then Mondays kind of like hit us hard square in the face, but
So hard. When I know that, like I said, that it's a bad week every week, but not a bad week, a hectic week.
yeah.
But have you ever like been like, I need to fucking chill? You know what I did today? So I was eating cashews that I had on my desk, and I'm like busy and I'm doing a million things. I'm sending an email. I'm like looking at my phone. I ate my AirPod. I put my AirPod in my fucking mouth because it looks like a cashew, and it was like on my desk, and I'm like,
Oh
did,
my
did,
gosh.
did I just fucking eat my AirPod? I need to fucking take a break. I need to go outside,
Oh,
touch grass. Like Jesus, like
oh my gosh.
I couldn't even tell Diana. She was in the office, and I was like, I can't tell this to anyone. But here I am going to tell the podcast. But
Oh my gosh.
that's when I'm
I
like,
wasn't ready for that.
yeah. I'm like, this is amazing.
It's one man. Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. I feel like it's just, we're ending the school year's coming to an end. Oh, I also just found out for us, the last week of school is all half days.
So you
Like,
got to pick them up early.
why the fuck is that? Is what I
Why
need
are
to
we
know.
doing that? It's more. It takes longer to like drop them off.
No, it's like, are you kidding me? So that's like, I'm pissed about that. So now that's put me in a bad mood, but I'm like, it's fine. What are you gonna do? So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be like the next. Yes, go get your own water in your room. Close the door. All right,
I
I'll cut
really
that.
feel like you shouldn't cut that. I feel like you should leave this because this is the reality of our lives. My dogs are going to bark any minute. The delivery person's going to come. You know what? Let's raw
Yeah.
dog this. Leave
Okay.
it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was just my 5-year-old asking me for water. He should be sleeping, but no, he's not.
he's, he's like, it's summer break, mom.
And that's the indication of what the next couple weeks are going to look like for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, we're wrapping up on the end of our kiddos' school years and getting into summer, and I'm halfway ready, halfway not. Just like I don't know. I feel like summer's like kind of a nice break in some ways, but then I don't know.
It is. You
It's
know
a
what?
shift.
I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I'm so ready for this to be done, right? Like I'm done with like the festivities and the different things and the days and like, well, listen, we love Teacher Appreciation Week.
We
I will
do.
give the teachers whatever they want because to put up with the kids is in and of itself a big feat. But I'm ready to be done with it. But it's also like, am I ready to have them at home every day for like
No.
8 weeks, like eating me out of house and home, wanting to order Uber Eats every day, like,
No one
I'm not
talks
ready.
about how often the kids are eating
Eat.
snacks, like,
Yeah.
all day long. How do they
Mhm.
survive the school day without having 400 snacks in one day is
I don't know.
what I'm not understanding.
I don't know.
But I digress. One of the things that we wanted, you know what we wanted to talk about this week? We're, like,
Mm.
kind of ragey today, so
God,
apologize in
yeah.
advance for the rage that we are both, I have my period, so I'm extra ragey, and
You're
I'm
feral.
I'm
Forget it.
so feral, like, do not let me loose on, like, a bunch of men right now because I feel like
Don't. Don't.
I'm about to end up on Snapped. But my issue is this week, and this is, like, something we wanted to talk about kind of as our deeper topic this week of just how expensive it is to live a healthy, active lifestyle, and I wanna preface this. We're so privileged in a way that we are able to, like, engage in activities that cost additional money and buy healthy foods. But fuck, it costs so much money to do that. I just went to Publix and got all produce. It cost me $100 for fruits and vegetables only.
Yeah, I
It's
believe it.
insane. It's
I believe it.
insane. So I'm just like, between spending money on Pilates, spending money on healthy food, spending money to like the good skincare, to like keep my hair done, to just I'm just like, it's expensive. It's expensive to live.
It is, it is. You know what I was gonna tell you? I am boycotting Publix. Like, if anybody lives in Florida or knows about Publix, it is so fucking expensive for no reason. They
It
have
literally
lost
is.
they've lost their mind. I did a comparison the other day and I went to Whole Foods, which I had always thought Whole Foods was more expensive. Like, that's
I
just
thought that too.
it's always what I've been fed. So I went and I compared like my previous week to like a Whole Foods week. It was cheaper at Whole Foods because then you can use like your Amazon Prime or whatever code. Yeah. And I'm like, there is no way that now Whole Foods is cheaper than Publix. So until further notice, until they get their shit together, I'm not gonna go to Publix anymore. And there's like a bunch of TikToks of people just talking about how things are insanely expensive at Publix versus other supermarkets. I just don't wanna go to like 5 different supermarkets, which is what I find myself doing
I
anyway.
know.
I'll go to Trader Joe's for something, and then I'll go to Whole Foods, and then I end up going to Target for something else. So my entire like Saturday is like supermarket shopping, but I'm like, whatever the best deal is because
No, it's
everything is
true.
so
It's so
expensive.
expensive, and I feel like on the flip side of the coin, people could be like, "Jen, like, maybe you should stop buying yourself shit." But it's like, yes, I still want to treat myself, but I wanna be able to just, like, live a normal life and have the everyday essentials like milk, bread,
Yeah,
eggs. So
yeah.
I'm just not ready for the grocery bill that I'm about to incur during this summer break of the strawberries, blueberries, all of that, that is going to probably
It's
push me
scary.
into debt.
You know, honestly, it's scary, like, you think about other people and what other people are going through, and I'm like, how I really do have a lot of empathy for people that have difficulty buying groceries, which honestly, for so many people now. It's
I
not
know.
just, "Oh, you hear about it, you see it," and I'm like, "Man, it's something's gotta give," but the healthier you eat, the more expensive it is, and
No,
I'm
it's
like,
true,
that's
and that's why a lot of people will, like, go to McDonald's, and don't
yeah,
get me wrong, like, your girl loves a double cheeseburger, like,
yeah.
you can catch me at McDonald's, but people it's like, you can get like, a lot of cheap food, and whereas if you wanted to go eat, like, a healthy salad that you make yourself, you're paying $35 just for the ingredients there, for the produce to, like, barely even last, which is
Yeah.
also annoying.
I went to order myself a diced salad. I love a diced salad.
Oh, that is so
That is
good.
my treat to myself. So sometimes on Fridays I'll do it from work. And the other day I was like, I am not paying $24 for a salad.
It's
I, I
insane.
I'm not. So that day I was like, well, I guess we're gonna make our own salad. I had to go to Publix, which look, I went to Publix, but it's what's closer to work. Went to Publix, got a bag of salad. It wasn't what I wanted, but I'm like, I refuse. I 10 toes down. I'm not paying $24 for a salad. It's
It's
crazy.
insane. No, it absolutely is. So I do have a lot of empathy for people that are struggling and know that like we're all struggling. It costs $85 to fill up my car. Like it's the
Yeah.
economy right now is just, and we're not going to get political, but it's just a hard time for everyone right now. So we do get it, and we feel you guys if you're also struggling in that sense of wanting to be able to provide for your family and do nice experiences and have the things that you're normally used to having. So, yeah,
Yeah.
and then just like also not even like the money side of it, just like the time commitment to everything. I've
Mhm.
been trying to work out 6 days a week, and just the time to do everything is like of like trying to be an overall like healthy balanced person is like there's not enough hours in the day.
There aren't. There
Like
aren't.
I don't want to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm
I
sorry, but I
refuse.
don't.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
I
I
don't want to do it.
I have
I
so
do it
much respect, but no.
I do it sometimes, but you know those days that I do it, you know how everyone's like, "Oh, if you work out in the morning, you have all this energy." No, by 11:15 AM,
You're
I am
crashing
like,
out.
I wanna go to sleep, and
Yeah.
I drink a lot of coffee, like, I it's so for me, I'm like, I'm trying to find this thing where I'm like the other day, I was so tired, I can, like, feel that, like, my muscles are fatigued, and I'm
Mhm.
like, "No, I need to go to Pilates," and I'm like, "Listen to your body, like, you don't need to go to Pilates," and I have, like, this weird, probably mental health issue where like I get addicted. I have an addictive personality, and it can be very good and it can be very bad. Thankfully, it hasn't led me down the
The
drug
dark
train.
road. No, thank God. No, 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 no.
No, but it's mainly like habits and hobbies, and right now I'm like very much into Pilates, and I get in this like mindset of like if you stop doing this
You're not gonna
cycle,
do it
I'll
again.
never do it again, and that does
Yeah.
happen to me. That truly does happen, and that's why I get afraid of it, so I can
Mhm.
never be like, I'm 0 or 100.
True.
I cannot find a middle ground of that, and I don't know, maybe that's like a good resolution for me to have is like trying to find the middle ground of that because I'm trying to like work out 6 days a week, trying to eat enough protein, 100 milligrams of protein every day, eat my vegetables, have enough fiber, make sure I'm drinking enough water.
Yeah.
Like,
It's almost impossible. Like, it really, really is. Like,
it's insane.
we're all on one. Well, I don't know if I shared with the pod last week. I got my blood work back after going to the doctor, and I'm overall healthy, but I have been elevated, a little bit elevated, the bad cholesterol, the LDL. So that has sent me over the edge. So now I am doing 5,000 different things to try to like offset that. And I'm like you, like if I walk, I have to walk 6 days a week. If I walk, I have
Mhm.
to walk for 5 miles. It can't be four. And now I'm like, okay, well, I can't eat anything at this point. I have to eat things with fiber. And now I've like researched everything. And I thought to myself, why am I like this? Like, why can't there just be a middle ground? Like,
Yeah, why can't it just be that like we just focus on like more green foods or whatever it is? It has to be
yeah.
I'm the same way. I cannot just chill. Like that's the I cannot just be a normal person.
Listen, I think that's why you and I are so dangerous together because then we
I
work each
know.
other up. And then I'm like, no, go to Pilates 7 days a week. No, I mean, listen, we try to be balanced, but
If
it's
any of us ever have some sort of ailment, we spiral each other like, "Oh no, it's a brain tumor."
100%. I'm like,
Canceled.
then go to the ER right now. And you're like, I have a cold. I'm like, yes, go to the ER.
But it's like it's that I don't know, maybe it's just like I feel like in general, it's like that I wouldn't say I'm type A at all. I'm really not. Like, if you could even see the other side of my room right now, you would look at it and be like, "Girl, like, clean your room." But 2, I am so in the things I can control, I'm such a control freak that
Hmm.
I have to be in control of that, and it's things like that, like, when I commit to something and I remember listening to this, I forget who it was. I can't remember what podcast it was, and it stuck with me forever, and it was like, if you can't trust yourself, you can't trust anyone, being that if you make a commitment to something, like don't make the commitment if you're not gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't say, "I'm gonna go to Pilates," and then not go because then, like, you don't even trust yourself. But,
Yeah.
like, if you say it, do it. So if you're gonna say it or you're gonna commit to it, like, you have to do it because, like, if you can't trust yourself, you can't trust anyone else. There was something in that
No,
sense.
I get that. I get that. I need to be a little bit more, like you said, listen to my body because I
Yeah.
won't. Now I'm like, okay, we're doing my doctor was like, you need to incorporate like weights at your age. It's really important to incorporate, heavier weights, not just light weights. So of
Mhm.
course your girl has gone nuts. I am now like squatting with weights and I'm like lunging across my like the backyard with like weights on the side. And like today I'm like, I couldn't walk. I'm like,
And you're like, "Why couldn't
why?
I just eased into this? Like,
No,
why
I'm
did
like,
it have to be?" No,
100
no,
squats,
you're
a
like, "No,
100 lunges.
I'm entering the CrossFit Games." Like,
No, obviously. I'm in the Olympics. Like, I don't understand. And then, like, Mel, who's my voice of reason, is like, "Okay, no, we're not doing that. We're not gonna go, 0 to 100." I'm like, "Too fucking late. I
I'm
you know,
here.
I'm here. Help me back out." But
Yes, it's a hard balance, and like I said, it can be really good sometimes. Like, sometimes I will get, like and it can be really good even, like, when I'm working sometimes. I get so, like, in it and I'm focused on what I'm doing and I can get so much done in a day, but then some days I have like an off day where like
yeah.
I'm so scatterbrained being pulled from different areas, which happens often, and that can throw me off. And then you know this, I often have like 600 unread emails. Like
My god. Would send me full
I
send. I
I'm not
can't.
proud of that. I'm not proud of that, but I will say I did spend the day yesterday going through all of my emails and I'm at like a good 20 right now. So
Well, that's good. That's
I'm
a
happy
good
about
number
that.
for you.
I haven't been there in a minute. So yeah,
I'm
that's
proud of
another
you.
thing. Like I really need people to stop sending me so many emails. Like take me off the chain, please.
Please. Oh, no, it's serious at work. There's been so much going on, like, it's overwhelming.
But we're doing our best and we're pushing through and we're taking our evenings and our walks. Oh, and speaking of walking, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I went for a run/walk the other day. I did 3 miles.
That's
I
great.
no, I wanted to I was so like, I was like, I can't do this." It's just like, I'm too bored. Like, I'm, like, bored, but then I'm also like, "When is this over?" Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
there's days like that for sure.
I really struggled with that, and again, that's, like, my inability to just, like, do one thing, and I'm like and
Yeah,
I
you're
guess
already thinking of what's next. Like, I've gotta do a shit ton of laundry. I
yeah.
know, I do
I
that
was
to
like, "I'm
myself
I'm
too.
doing this right now when I could be." And I feel like sometimes if I'm, like, at Pilates, they talk the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
these Pilates instructors, they never, like, take a breath. They're, like, telling you what to be doing, what you should be modify like, and I think that distracts my brain so much.
probably.
I cannot be left with my thoughts. Like, I'm like, "Okay, what am I gonna do when I get home? Am I gonna throw this load of laundry in? I should clean my room. I should check my 700 unread emails." Like, different things like that, and I'm like, I need to learn to be, like, in the peace and I don't know.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not in the piece when I'm walking. I am, like, knee deep into Crime Junkie, knee deep into, like, Dateline, which then I'm like, am I paranoid when I'm walking? I'm like, "Who's in the shadows of
Yeah,
the
are you
trees?" Like,
scared?
well, I walk at the park, and it's always during daylight, so
Yeah.
I've had a couple experiences. I was actually just talking to my husband about this, that men and women have such different realities when we're, like, out in the world. Like, I will walk and I will try not even to make eye contact with another man that's on, like, the trail or whatever
Mhm.
because and I know that's so rude and that sounds so terrible, but I'm like, I want nothing to do with it. I don't wanna look at you. I don't wanna see you. I wanna keep walking. And there's days that I feel terrible because it's, like, these little older men that I may
Yeah.
potentially just be very nice. I'm like, "Nope. Keep moving, keep walking." And I was asking him, I'm like, "Do you ever get afraid when you go outside?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Well, that is literally our
Mhm.
reality." And I don't wanna speak for all women, but, like, I go outside and I'm vigilant. I'm looking around and, like, is anybody here in the parking lot? And there's days that I'm like, while I'm listening to Crime Junkie, I'm like, "This is not good for me." This isn't good for me because every car that passes by, I'm like, "Mhm, I see you. What's in your
There
trunk?"
there's the
Like,
blue Mazda, there's
yeah,
definitely a body in the back.
100%. So I was like, "Nope, we're gonna listen to other things. We're gonna listen to audiobooks. We're gonna do other we're gonna count birds." Like, no.
Mhm.
But it's like today I didn't wanna go, and I was like, "I have my hair done, I don't wanna go walking," but I was like, "No," because I wanna take maybe the weekend off, so
Yeah,
push myself, and now I feel good, I'm glad I
I
went.
know. That's the thing is, like and then after I'm like, "Yeah, that's why you push through and you do it," and it's I know, I do feel good afterwards, but it's just, again, the time thing of it all, like, the
Yeah,
timing of just, like, everything and the dinner and the pickup and the bedtime and the whatever and, like, all of that is just, but I think that's also just, like, a season of life that, like, I'm in right now and,
yeah.
you're in, and it's just, like, they say, "You're gonna miss this," that, like, song.
I was just talking to a friend right before we started recording, and she's in the thick of it. She's going through it. She's got a toddler. It's so much. She's a working mom, and I'm like, it really is not easy, right? And then
Mhm.
now I'm this stage that I'm in, which is kind of like on the other side. Now I'm like guilting and shaming myself for not having enjoyed it. But she's like, I don't have a second to enjoy it because it just doesn't stop. So
Yeah.
we definitely don't give ourselves enough credit. Um, I don't know. Moms are really something special. And it's not to say that dads are not. We love our
No, but
dads.
moms are
Dads are
better.
great.
Yeah, moms are better.
Superior gender. I've always said it. Hate
Yeah,
me
I
for
mean,
it,
literally,
you
cancel
know?
us for that, but women are better, I'm sorry, but it's
Oh,
true.
for sure. We'll get canceled. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's rough out here, but we're
Yeah,
doing our
it's
best.
hard, but you know what? Like, I was telling my neighbor this, literally just we just had dinner, and I was saying, like, sometimes you forget about, like, you get into another stage and you're like, it's hard in itself, but then you're like, "Oh, wow, this is like, I can just set out his clothes
Yeah.
and be like, 'Go get dressed,' and he gets dressed for school," and I'm like, that's a whole
It's huge.
I just opened a whole new level, like, I have
Yeah,
just leveled up, like,
you have.
I'm not having to, like, change and whatever, I can, like, wake him up and say, "Alright, I set out your clothes, go get dressed." I mean, and honestly, he could, like, go and pick out his clothes, but obviously, I'm very picky on what he wears because I want him to he's a reflection of my style as well.
Absolutely.
He's
So
like
no,
my
no.
little American Girl doll, so, like, he's gotta be looking cute too. But I like, those things you don't realize that you're like, "Wait, I'm out of that one stage, now I'm into this one." Now, this stage that I'm in right now, someone's talking back to me every 45 seconds and saying like, "No, I'm not doing that." Or, "No." He said to me the other day, "Why should I?" That's what he
Oh,
said.
I would have lost
He said,
my
"Alright,
shit.
it's time to get ready for bed." Actually, my husband said it to him, and he goes, "Why should I?" And we are like, "Go get ready for bed right now, but why should I?" And the way we had to hold in our
Yeah.
laugh, like, I mean, first of all, if I said that to my parents, like, they would have
Forget
ended very
it.
differently,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Matt was just like, "Go to your room and get your pajamas on right now, and you are going to bed." Like, it was but I'm like, "Where did you learn that? Why should I?"
Well, that's what I'm saying, like, where'd you pick that up? Like,
Who
who said
has ever
that?
said that?
Uh,
Now, we do have is a little parenting hack. We do curse around our child,
mhm,
and he started saying a couple curse words, and we decided, I don't know how this is gonna end, and, you don't wanna say, like, "Only grown-ups can say this word," like, why it's a word, like, who cares? So
mhm.
we decided that cursing is allowed in the car.
Well, I've
So
seen
they're
people that do
so they're
that.
called car words in our house. So, I mean, we do curse in the house, but if he wants
Mhm.
to curse, he can do it in the car. So the best thing is when we're driving, he goes, "Look at that fucking man." And
That's so good.
and it's
Stop.
like and we just gotta like, "Yeah, look at that fucking man. He cut me off." Like, I don't
I have to hear him, you have to record
Oh
him.
my gosh, it's so funny. It was and it started with, like, a little bit of a road rage incident with myself, kinda just, like,
Mhm.
cursing at people on the road, and then we said it, and, but my dad we never cursed, like, I still barely curse around
Yeah,
my parents,
no.
but, like, if he was in the car with my dad one day, and he said, "Look at that fucking car." And my dad was like, "Excuse me?"
Your dad must have been so confused.
He said, "Who lets their kids do this?" I was like, "Me." And he's like, "Who said?" I was like, "Well, guess what? I'm the parent and I make the rules. And this is one of those rules." So it was cracking
Oh
up.
my god, that's amazing. We're gonna for sure get shit for that.
But yeah, no, no, no. But car words, I don't know if it's the best parenting advice, but it is advice. So
I please, he's a good kid, for
yeah,
God's
no,
sake.
he's fine. He's a good kid. He doesn't do it at school. But I will say, and I'm sure my friend Nicole is listening right now. A couple years ago, around when the car word thing happened, I got a notification from the school, and they said, "Oh, Caleb said the F word at school," and I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I'll talk to him, whatever." And my friend calls me. She goes, "Oh my gosh," she said, "I got a call from the school saying her son said the F word at school." And he's never like he's never even said that before. And she's like, "I can't believe the school would say this." And they had the nerve to say he said it because another kid said it.
You're
And
like, "Oh my god, that's my
I said,
kid."
"Well, let me tell you who that other kid was." And she was thankfully cracking up. So, Nicole, you'll probably remember this when they were 3 and my son was teaching everyone about the car words, but it's fine. It's fine. They'll all
Listen,
be fine.
especially if the delivery is correct, like,
I know.
sorry, he's an
You put in
icon.
the right context, you can't help but laugh, like, it's good. Except when it's the, "Why should I?" No, because I
No.
fucking told
Yeah.
you to
Yeah,
go in
yeah.
your room and go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm tired of parenting.
But I'll tell you, I think it's funny, but that does go away. Like, I can't imagine, like, now my 16-year-old telling me, "Why should I?" I will fuck him up. Like, that is just not an option, and they're not like that, but
No,
when they're
no.
little, when they're in that stage that they say that to you, I'm like, "Oh, oh, excuse me?"
It's really the boundaries, like,
Yeah.
they're really trying to see what the boundaries are and how they can, like, play around with that and where they can, test the waters and see what they can and can't get away with.
Yeah, for sure. So fun, all of it.
I know, it really is. It's fun, it is. Honestly, like, it's hard, but it is fun, and parenting is a wild ride, it really
It
is.
really is. You're, like, raising a whole ass other human, like, preparing them for the world, and you're like, "Shit, I don't even know what I'm doing." It's wild.
Yeah, it's hard. It's rough, and you listen, we're all doing the best we can. We are doing our best work here, and that's all we can say. And all we can do is what we're doing and cross our fingers that our kids end up to be good humans and that we're gonna be there for them no matter what, and that's what moms do.
Yeah, and let's not talk shit about each other. We're all really just doing the best we can, quite frankly.
I know. Let's like online, like you don't need to do the mom, like you don't need to mom
Shaming.
shame. Like, if that's not how you would raise your kid, fine. Like you can always scroll. Guys, you could scroll. You don't
But
like what we're saying here? Stop listening. Go ahead,
people
put
have
on.
something to say about every fucking
I
thing.
know.
It's
It's
wild.
like it's crazy. So I really feel like there's like this whole space where, I mean, here we are, like, kind of, we're not talking shit on people, but like, people really feel the need to just like go in on people and what they do. Like, everyone is trying their best, and you really have to look at it with the lens of like, you're only doing what either like you were raised doing or what your history is, and everyone's trying their best. Like, that's all you can do.
Yeah. But then it goes back to, like, I was thinking the other day because I got a really mean comment the other day on Facebook with I was like, "Okay, I made it. That's it. Like, I'm in. I made
Yes.
it." And I don't really give it to those. I don't even comment back, but it was just really mean. And I'm like, this must be the state of, like, the world right now, that people have the need to go and hurt someone else, perhaps because 'cause they're hurting so much themselves. But I look at it and I'm like, and then my people in my comments start fighting each other because they were like, mean to me. I'm like, "No, no, no, don't do that. It's
It's
fine."
fine.
Like, I'll block them, but it's cute when I get messages, or it's nice when I get messages like, "I'm sorry that somebody would say that." I'm like, "Oh my god, if you only knew what people say." Um, but that makes me feel like everybody's, like, hurting at some point, or going through some shit, and some people don't really know how to process it and therefore, like, just attack other people, but
No, agreed.
it's I'm like, sometimes I'm like, "Honestly, why? Why? You don't like my eyebrows? Keep scrolling. I
I
really like
know.
them."
My gosh.
I that lady was like, "You are ugly. Your eyebrows are scary." And I'm like, "Okay, Anne." Like, whoa. But again, I've taken it's been a long time that I've been doing social media stuff, so I don't take it personal, but I had to show my husband and I was like, "Why is Anne so mean? What did I do to her?"
God, Anne? Like
Jeez.
oh, and it's always the people with the Bible verses in their profile.
I think she had one. I think she had one.
Proverbs 46, like, in their and they're always like, they come hard, like and it's like, "Guys,
What did I do to
WWJ
you?
WWJD."
Really? I'm like, "Come on." And I was gonna say something to her like, "Anne, are you okay?" But I was like, "You know what? No. We're not even engaging." She didn't catch me on a really bad day, but I was like, "It's not even worth it." But
I know. Some days I just, like I don't know, like, some days I just wanna, like, pop off. And, like, that's, like, on everyone. Just, like, everyone, my
just you're
husband.
gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it
Yeah,
one of
just
these days.
like, anyone who messes with me at work, I just wanna, like, pop off.
I've
And
written so many emails. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I've written so many emails that I'm like backspace, backspace,
I
backspace. We can't
know,
say that. We can't
but
say
it
that.
feels good to just, like, type it out and let it out and just, like, let the sometimes you just really wanna, like, go in on someone.
Yeah, I'm like,
But
who writes like I got one the other day. It was like, "I need you to hire me." Do you?
do you need me to hire you?
Do like that? I don't but it's just like, "What?"
I know. People yeah, I'm struggling with that, a little bit professionally of just, like, some people are very entitled and just feel like, just because, like, maybe they think I'm the person they should go to, that
Yeah.
I should be helping them with everything. So it is just like that has been and actually one of the things I often teach my students about is like how to professionally navigate some of those situations. That's something that like they're not gonna learn in graduate school, but, like, when you're in this position of, like, as a supervisor, like, how do you navigate a situation where you are really pissed off and you're like, "How can I, like, come at this in a way that is professional, but also, like, getting my point across?" And I tell them all the time, I really struggle with that, and often I'm, like, very angry, and then my anger when I speak to someone is actually very nice.
You
So
are
even
so nice. You're
so
the
even when
nicest,
I
angriest
think I'm
person.
yeah, if I think I'm being really mean, I'm, like, often still being, like, really nice, so
You are. I love when you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna lose my shit," and then it's like, "Hello, how are you?" It's great. I
could
have
you
to catch myself.
please not do that anymore? We would
I
love if you no, but you'll pop off, like, but I will say you only, like, really pop off if, like, someone has, like, done something, like, where it's, like, hurt, like, one of us, like, on your
Yes.
team that you'll,
Yes.
like
I
you
will go
will
crazy
go
for that.
to yeah. Which is
Yeah, yeah.
good, like, that's what a manager should do, you know what I mean? Like, they should be able to, like, hold up their team in a situation that and there have been a few times that I was like, "Oh god, I gotta walk out of this room. I'm
I'm like,
scared."
"No, I will not pop off on anyone if it's just something small, but if you come after somebody on my team and I know that they didn't do what they say that what you say that they did, I that's where I have to step back and be like, "Okay, no, we're not gonna get fired over this, but
Yeah.
I will put somebody in their place." I'm also like, this is a teachable moment too, so I have to catch myself because so I'm glad that you're teaching that to your student analyst because I get so many emails with like, "Hey," or "Do excuse me." First of all,
Yes.
we have like a greeting. We then
"Good
I
afternoon.
yes, like let's
How's your
acknowledge.
day going?"
Yeah, like not just, "Hey, do this." No,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm not
"Hey,
going to
I
be doing
need
that.
this document." Well,
Although just
you know what? I have 700 emails, so you're gonna have to wait till at least July 2nd to get my response, so
yeah, 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 or I'll get, like, a link with no context. I'm like, "W Do you want that? Is that something you need? Is that I can you" so I will write back, "Can you please explain your last email? I think you forgot the heading or you forgot the subject or you didn't" and I'm like, "Come on, man." And if we
yeah.
don't teach them, they're gonna keep doing the same
I
thing,
know.
so
Yeah, it's so just remember, like, a greeting in an email, "How's your day going?" Sign your signature, and maybe we're very millennial here, but I don't know. Listen, we can't read minds, and
no, no, I can't. I don't know what your link means.
Yeah, no, we don't know. We're like, did you send a Morse code with that? Like, we have no idea.
Oh, I was laughing with my brother the other day about corporate speak. I don't think we do that much. We don't have so many things that we say like
We
that, but
don't.
he works for American Airlines, so he's super corporate. So he'll send me like shit that people say in their meetings, and I'm like, I'm gonna use that one of these days. But I'm like,
Oh,
I don't have like the situation to pop off like that or say something. I'm like, but I'm gonna send you one of these emails so you could see what my brother has to deal
remember
with.
when we learned about OOO?
Oh my god. That was such a bad day for me. Okay, so probably most people know that OOO stands for out of office, and I didn't know this, and we had
We all didn't know this.
no, none of us, but I'm the only one that came up with the scenario. Our
Yes.
the previous HR person we had in the office was amazing. She was all about building community and building good relationships. And so she was always like planning parties and planning things. And so she puts like, and it was around Christmas time, so you have to give me some credit. And so she puts like her name and OOO. And I was like, ooh, like, are we singing? Are we doing a Christmas caroling? Like, what are we doing? So I think I texted you. I'm like, "What the fuck is the ooh thing?" And you're like,
Ooh.
"Yeah." I was like,
Alexa,
yeah,
ooh.
I was like, "Is she singing? Am I supposed to be doing something? Am I part of a choir now?" Because she did do shit like that, like,
I
"Oh,
know.
next Thursday we're performing in the conference room." Like, "Oh god." And then it was like, "No, it's out of office." I think Mel told us it was out of office. I don't
Yeah,
think you and I knew.
I for sure did not know that. I learned that that day and was like, "Oh, who'da thunk?" I mean, you could just tell we come from, like, a clinical world. We're not a traditional we work in a corporate setting now, but we're not, like, traditionally corporate people. Like, we have worked in the fields and have been and we just happen to work in an office, but we
Yeah,
are
yeah,
not
yeah.
corporate people. We are not serious people.
And in the fields, we mean like in the ABA field. We're not out in the fields because I was like, "Jen, wait,
Sorry.
I
And
haven't
applied
worked in
behavior
those fields."
analysis.
Although much respect for the people that do work in the fields
We
and do
appreciate you,
really hard
or
work. Thank you for
they
all you
are.
do. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. Well, that is our just kind of rants and raves and reviews and of the what's been on our mind. Not super deep this week, but just like some shit that has been bugging us and what has been happening here. So I feel like we should get into our do I need this items.
Okay.
My first do I need this item is actually a makeup product. And tell me if
Okay.
you've heard of this product before. It's the Chanel I think this is in French.
Okay.
Les Beige Water Tint, Lesbeiges. And
Ooh, I
it's a
haven't.
water tint, and it is apparently like this serum skincare that is supposed to just give you this like overall kind of like sheen, but no, it's not a foundation. It's
Okay.
like a it's just supposed to like kind of like your skin but better look.
Ooh, I want that.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty pricey. I wanna read exactly what the Water Fresh tint, it is pricey, it's $72. It does come with a
Ouch.
brush, though.
Ooh, a brush.
So, yeah, it gets composed of 75% water, delivering a burst of freshness upon application. And it actually has, like, these, like, little kind of, uh like, pebbly
Yeah.
looking things in it, like
Okay.
beads, yeah,
Okay.
and it's supposed to just give you this, gel texture and pigmented micro droplets that create a radiant bare skin effect and a healthy looking glow.
Okay, I like that. I've been wanting to do something a little less heavy for summer 'cause it's so
Yeah.
hot. That might be nice.
Just kind of like that overall. So I'm going to go to Sephora and just like try it out. Actually, I think it's at Ulta, it's saying here. And see if I can just like test it and just like kind of like
Mhm.
see it on my skin. But that's like a summer like glowy look I wanna use. So
Yeah.
that's on my do I need this. I've been thinking about it. And a creator that I follow, she uses it and her skin just looks phenomenal. So that's been on my mind lately.
Okay. All right. Well, let me know how that works because I might need that too.
Yes. And what are you thinking you might be needing?
Okay. So every summer I go through the same thing and I never do it, but I think this year I might pull the plug. Do I need rain boots? like
Okay.
nice hunter rain boots. Miami, it rains every single day in the summer, even if it's for like 20 minutes, but it rains. And I always say to myself, this is the year that I'm going to invest in a beautiful pair of like rain boots. And then I don't do it. And I end up getting, I have like a pair from like, it may be 10 years old and they're like no name brand or whatever that I'll wear them and the water gets in anyway. So
Oh,
like
no.
don't really work, but I was like, "I know they're expensive, but I think they're like might be a good investment." It's something that you don't have to buy every year. Put them
Yeah.
away when it's not rainy season. So, I was thinking of investing in some, like I really like the yellow hunter ones.
Oh, like the classic yellow
Yes,
with the
they're so
hunter logo.
beautiful. Yes, or I saw some gorgeous navy blue ones too.
Ooh.
So,
Would you want the tall ones that go up to the knee or, like, the ankle ones?
no, we're gonna do tall. We're
I
doing
like
the
tall
whole
too.
thing.
I
Yeah.
do too. Also, Love Shack Fancy did, like, a collab
Oh, did they?
with Hunter too. I mean, that's, like, a little bit much, but they are really cute. You should just look at them. They're cute.
Yeah.
But yes, yes to the Hunter boots. I don't own them, but they may have to be on my list too because you never know when
Yeah,
you
and I
need a
think
Hunter boot.
I wanna say Nordstrom Rack sometimes has them, but I've heard
I did
some
read that.
yeah, but I've also heard some really not so good things about buying things online from Nordstrom. Apparently, there's, like and again, don't quote me, but I've seen it a couple times that people will get fake stuff.
I've heard because people
Have you
return the fake
Yes.
stuff.
Yes, and then you end up getting, like, something that's fake, so I'm like, a little cautious," but maybe going to the store, if they have them, I
Yeah.
can find them.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I think you should try Nordstrom Rack. Actually, the Nordstrom Rack by you is actually one of the
really
best
good.
Nordstrom Racks.
Really
So,
good
like,
stuff, yeah.
go there and check. They have, like, Chanel shoes there. Like, they have, like, nice shit at that
A
Nordstrom Rack.
friend of mine has found, like, Valentinos there for,
Yeah,
like,
no,
really good prices, yeah.
no, I need to come down just for that Nordstrom Rack.
Stay at my house.
I know. I need to. Okay, my next item is also a shoe because we know I love a shoe. And I
Mhm.
am wanting the Ulanka braided leather slingbacks.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
they're also kind of pricey, shocker. But these are like, and I'm sure I can find a dupe of this. The only reason I want this particular brand is because it's real leather, and I find when I'd rather, what do they say, like, I don't know, buy it once, buy
Yeah,
it
yeah.
twice. I don't know. You
I
guys
know
know
what
the
you're
saying.
saying.
Yeah, buy
Yeah.
it twice. I don't know, whatever. So I would rather spend the extra money, buy the nice pair, have something that's gonna last me for years and years. And basically these are like a braided kind of mule.
Okay.
Um, and they have like a it's a slingback, so it actually has like the strap on it, like a thin strap. I just feel like it looks so cute this summer. I'm really into the dark brown. So the dark brown leather with a pair of like the long Bermuda shorts and like a white button down with a cute
So
leather
chic.
bag. Like
I see the vision.
catch me walking down in Soho, like
Oh,
even though I'll be here like in, backwoods Florida, but it's fine.
you're going to the Jersey Shore. Hello.
Oh yes, where fashion is. They're known for their fashion.
You know, you could start a trend, all I'm
That's
saying.
true. That's true. So that's my item that I'm thinking of investing in or maybe looking for a dupe of that. That might be a cute shoe to have. I know like
Mhm.
the jellies are in. I have my friend Megan has like the jelly mules, which are also cute. I have a couple jellies from last year that I still been wearing, but I want a leather shoe. Like I want a leather summer shoe. I
Okay.
guess I should specify that. A leather summer shoe. I have a lot of leather winter shoes. So something like good transition, fall transition. I live in Florida, something like that. So
I love
that
that.
is my do I need this? Do you have any other items that you are
I
wanting?
do. I have a ridiculous one, and I know that it's ridiculous because I live in Miami, and it is a million degrees all year round here. But we are a family that loves to go to New York. We go to New York maybe 3 times a week, and it's always when it's really cold. So every year, I also say the same thing, that I wanna invest in a good jacket, because what ends up happening is I end up layering 12 different layers where I can't
Mhm.
walk, I can't move. You go inside a store, you're, like, dying of heat. So we went to when we were in New York in December, we went to the Canada Goose store, and they are
Ooh.
so expensive. But I really do think it's like an investment, like something that you put on a credit card with, like, 0 interest and you pay off.
Yeah.
Because it's and they have, like, different levels. I was doing some research, like a level 7, you can be in, like, almost, like, negative 40-degree weather. Like, that's how serious those are. And then
Ooh,
depending on whatever, like, I guess, level that you choose, you could just wear the jacket and, like, a shirt.
regular top and
Yeah,
be
which I'm
yeah.
like, again, I don't live in a cold place, so I know that it's like, "Oh, do I really need that?" But I look back and, like, my mom invested in things that she still has, like, 50 years
Yeah.
later. So I'm like, "Oh, we love New York. We love to or we love Boston too." So we go to cold places a couple times a year. So I'm like, maybe that could be, like, something that I, like, really think about or save for.
I say do it. I think you've been actually talking about this for years now, so I
I
feel like
have.
that is something that I feel like you should invest in, and you won't regret that. And you could
Yeah.
pass like in if like you can let your daughter borrow it when
Yeah.
she wants to go up to like on a trip. I think it's a good item to have. Plus, you do have a couple cold days in Miami.
Like
You can
one.
whip that out for that one day.
That one day, you know?
Yeah. Um, I love it. And then, our recommendations, I'm gonna recommend something, very simple
Okay.
that is very I would highly recommend to anyone, and I know we talked about, like, retinol before. If you're using any retinols, a good moisturizer is really important, and I swear by the Cream moisturizer. It
Okay.
comes in a tub, it's like $6, it comes in this tub with a pump, and I use it on my face, I use it on my body. It is a thick, thick, unscented, great lotion. Pretty sure my grandma both my grandmas have used it. It is like kinda like that Pond's cold cream
Yes.
class of like a thick moisturizer. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I use it as a base almost like under my makeup. It is such good moisturizer. You want like a clean, cheap, does everything type of moisturizer. Cream is your girl. So that is like my recommendation that I just felt myself like using a lot this week. And I was like, I need to talk about this. This is something that I'm obsessed with, and it's really inexpensive, really easy to use, and I recommend to everybody.
Love it. I'll have to try it. I will quickly recommend also because I've been working out a lot and it's hot now. It's already like unbearable in Miami. The Jisoo hair perfume.
Okay.
It's so nice. It's not overpowering. I've tried different ones. I had tried the one from I think it's called Crown Affair.
Oh,
And I
yes.
And even though I love that brand, I love that line, I wasn't crazy with their hair perfume. It was way too citrusy for me, and I'm not crazy about, like, citrus scents, but this one was like, lavender, honey something. It's, like, so nice to put on, and it actually works 'cause I hate the outside smell after I don't
Yeah.
wash my hair every day, um, and it's
I know
really
what you're talking about, and it just kinda
yeah.
gives you that, like, refresh to it.
Yes, so nice, so I highly recommend. I've only tried one of them, but I've heard that all of them are really nice.
Okay, cool. No, I'll have to try that. I recently, like, tried a kitsch one that we had a sample of at Free People, like, we had it out and I sprayed it in my hair, and I was like, "I might need a hair perfume." Like, it's good to
Mhm.
just, like, give yourself a little, like, zhuzh every now and then.
Agreed.
So, alrighty, well, those are our recommendations of the week and our do I need this items. If you feel that we do need these items or we don't need these items, please let us know. And we thank you again for listening, and we can't wait to talk to you guys next week.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.